This is a short video on, I'm building what I call the HandCab DC. And this HandCab, there's the rest of the parts up here, is the one that has handles on it that will control the brake, the throttle, and the reverser for forward and reverse. These components here will go into the case, and this one right here is the actual hooks inside the case to the control knobs, and it's only a $4, and it's a pulse width modulated DC motor controller, so it will control the train speed. All the rest of this mess is my attempt to also have sound with this. This is a volume control over here, an Arduino Uno, a amplifier board back here, or no, I'm sorry, that's the SD card board, so I can put the sound files on that card, change them later. This is a buck converter to take the 12 volt track voltage down to 5 volts for the Uno. Right here I've got a Bluetooth board that's hooked to the audio output on this. So that's all going to go in here. There's brackets in places where it all mounts inside of here. The control buttons on the top and another one on the side and a horn button right now are represented by these buttons along the bottom here. So I've gone to YouTube's and found 567 diesel, like would be in like a GP7, 9, all kinds of other locos back in the 50s into the 60s. And I'm taking sound files and edit into them, I'm still doing it, and blend it so that when the engine starts, we'll try here, I'll see if we're connected or not. So that's the bell sound. Right now it's playing through this Bluetooth speaker that could go over on the layout someplace central or wherever. So I've got the bell, I've got a horn. I'm going to turn the volume down here just a little bit. I've got maybe I turned it down too far. Gonna have to edit out a few seconds here while I figure out what's going on. Okay, so I'm back again. I don't know exactly what I had messed up, but I think things are working now. So I also have a startup routine. It's taken some work to get the sound files to a place where they're all going to merge together, but I'm getting closer, not showing here, but I am closer to that. I've got the, this is a running from idle up to notch 4. And then there's a going from notch 4, slowing back down to idle. And last but least is the shutdown. So So these will all be controlled by the buttons that you can like start the loco, ramp it up to notch 4, idle it back, notch it up again, idle it back, and then shut it off. Besides having the here we're going to the shutdown here, I think. Well, that wasn't actually the shutdown sequence because you can hear it wind down in that. I've kind of got the software right now not with everything blended together, so some work there. But besides being able to send it to Bluetooth, I'll have a speaker inside. Made a speaker enclosure for 9x25 cell phone speaker. And I'll have a switch, hold on a minute, where I can, instead of having to plug and unplug like what I'm doing here right now, the switch would change it from one to the other. So now we're on the cell phone here. That's pretty darn decent sound, actually. Not too much worse than the $18 Bluetooth. And the start up. So this sound would be coming out of the handheld throttle. So I've kind of, we'll see if I can get the shutdown to play this time. I spent a lot of time on this, way too much, and actually it looks like a lot of stuff here, but you can get all this for under $20. So there again, this would control a DC, there we go. It control a DC local. This will be a handheld. It'll be attached via cable to this, but it could be like 10, 12 feet long tether. And hopefully the other thing I'm working on is I think that I can get a speaker, the Bluetooth module, and all that in a boxcar that could be behind the loco. So the sound would actually be coming not from a speaker there, not from the speaker here, but from a speaker in the car right behind the loco. So more work to go. Spending too much time on this since I'm DCC, so don't even know why I'm doing it exactly, but hopefully somebody else might build it and use it. Looks like a mess of wires, but it's not that bad. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Take care. There'll be more information on the website, onefatgmc.com, the number 1, fatgmc.com. Thank you.